kids like Batman stuff.
Batman's a fascist.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Comic Crow, and Batman's a fascist. Look, I'll be honest, I watched the Blue Beetle trailer and I was like, it looks like it could be fun. It looks like it could be entertaining. A family superhero movie. Literally a family superhero movie. Better than Shazam. I think Blue Beetle and his supporting cast of his family is probably a brilliant idea to put into a movie. But unfortunately, this is the director for the film. And I heard the line where they're like, oh, Batman's a fascist. And I was like, I think that they may be making a joke until the tweet history for the director got out. And yes, he's deleted a lot of this stuff, but at the same time, it's hard not to pay attention to the fact that the guy has actually called for the assassination of a former president, and also is calling Batman a fascist. I'm pretty certain we kind of have a rough idea where this dude's head's at. Now, I'm going to preface this video by saying, hey, I don't want to judge the entire film based solely on the director. However, I don't know how many times we have seen garbage like this. We have seen these people in charge of these films saying shit like this, and then you get some inclination in the movie, like calling Batman a fascist is kind of like, man, I don't know. Let's talk about this, though. Blue Beetle director Angel Manuel Soto recently deleted a tweet where he hoped that President Donald Trump would be assassinated like President Abraham Lincoln. In a tweet from August 17th, 2018, Soto wrote, "The only thing I hope Trump has similar to Lincoln's presidency is the way it ended." And I've got to say, Lofty Pixels is the one who found it. Lofty did a good. I love Lofty. Good job, man. The tweet was still live on Twitter as of last night, but after Lofty Pixels shared the tweet to his account, it appears Soto deleted the tweet. Twitter user Cotties reported the tweet was deleted sometime in the middle of the night, around 3:49 a.m. on April 4th, 2023. And this is okay, and I know people might hate me because I know a lot of people are pissed at this guy. This may actually be a sign of a good thing, because if that whole Batman is a fascist joke isn't a joke and it's a serious statement, then I personally don't think that the director would go out and delete this tweet. But also at the exact same time, he could just be deleting it because he's trying to hide all this crap that he shoved into the movie. We've seen that plenty, okay? We've seen it plenty. You have directors, you have writers, and they use these properties to shove in the shit that they think and that they believe and that they want you to believe. So it could be either way. I'm going to be super cautious. I do really like Jaime Reyes and I really like Blue Beetle. And, for the longest time, I've 100% wanted to see a Jaime Reyes film. I think he's the perfect character to do a film on, right? You have a teenage superhero who's, has a good relationship with his family. Right? I think that that's positive. I think that's something that we need to see. Okay? I'm not making that up. I'm not blowing that out of proportion. I really 100% feel that is a good thing, especially today, to have a superhero film in which the character has a loving family and they help him out. I really think that these are good messages to have. I do. I really do. I'm hoping that the garbage and the trash of the director isn't infused in with that message, and I'm really worried that it is now. The deletion of the tweet not only came after Lofty Pixels shared it to social media, but came after Soto was criticized for including George Lopez's Batman as a fascist line. I don't know why they did that. I really don't. I hope it's a stupid joke. I really hope it's just a stupid, dumb joke. I hope that the character that said it is like the crazy, stupid uncle character, and he says a bunch of stupid, batshit things. I hope. I really do. But man, how can I hope? How can I have any faith that they didn't bungle this the fuck up? Okay? And I've said it already. All right. me personally, I'm probably not going to go watch the film, even if they didn't, because this is a studio, this is DC Entertainment that is keeping Ezra Miller as their Flash, okay? A guy who has done a bunch of awful things, including beating women in public, and is accused of doing things with children. Several things. Including one who he's known since she was 12 years old, and they're still, really tight. It's a little fucking weird. So for me, this probably isn't going to change anything. I'll be completely honest. I still hope that the movie has a good message for other people, but I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. I think that you're just getting a small inkling of the kind of crap that will be throughout Blue Beetle. And it's sad. It's sad. Now, okay, there are some other reactions to it. And look, if you haven't seen the garbage that they have shoved in to the MCU and that you've seen kind of like tried to be shoved into some of these DC films, the earlier ones. I'll be frank, I haven't seen Shazam! Fury of the Gods, and Black Adam was actually entertaining for me personally. But if you haven't paid attention to any of that stuff, although it seems like a guy with a Twitter handle at Comic Book Movie Fan would have paid attention to it. But if you haven't, I could see why hearing that line, you might just think, oh, it's just a joke, stop overreacting. But we have context to know that this shit happens all the fucking time. So to respond to the tweet with 3 laughing emojis and a Skeletor gif that reads, well, my job's done. And there you go. And then I just don't believe. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be it. Soto would use a similar GIF in response to another user pointing out that certain people were upset about the inclusion of the Batman as a fascist line in the trailer. Instead of Skeletor, he used one of President Barack Obama dropping a microphone. He captioned, my job here is done. I don't know, man. You must be the dumbest piece of shit to cross Twitter right after Trump. How stupid can you be? Puerto Rico is a slave colony of the USA. Okay, he's a lefty person, and let's be clear, everyone working on these fucking films is a left-wing fucking nut job. All right, and come on, they all have these garbage fucking opinions. They do. They all swim in the same waters. They all eat the same shit. It should not shock or surprise anyone. It really shouldn't. But when you have a director who can't shut his fucking mouth, who then includes a line like that, and then, has a tweet like that, and then has to delete the tweet, okay, and then comes back to start bragging and kind of like shoving in your face, I don't know. I don't think you're wrong to think that the Blue Beetle film is dead on arrival. I really don't. I think and I hope that the director's garbage trash opinions and takes are not infused into the soul of the movie. But I don't see any reason why I should think that. I really don't. Anyways, guys, you tell me what you think. Do you think Blue Beetle is dead? Do you think I might be overreacting, other people are overreacting? Or do you think the director is just kind of hinting at what you're about to be receiving?